Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on this. If you did, I hope you like it. If you do, please like, subscribe, and comment below. So this is my review of the 7th Fast and Furious movie. And before I introduce that, I just like doing this. Fancy bar! Yay! So, as I was saying, this is for the review of the 7th Fast and Furious movie. The last one with Paul Walker. And I will get into that later. But this is Furious 7. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Phenomenal. This, in all honesty, and I'm not saying 8, 9, and 10 are bad. I do not think they are bad. But they should have stopped here. I'm sorry. I'm not saying I don't enjoy 8, 9, and 10. 8, I have mixed feelings of 8, but I'm not reviewing 8. 9 was really good. 10 was pretty cool, but because of breaking stuff into I don't know when the heck they're gonna finish the franchise. So I have mixed feelings about those three. Other than 9, 9's really good, but 8 and 10, I have mixed feelings about those. But I'm not reviewing those. Furious 7, they should have ended here because the ending of this movie, phenomenal. Because while filming, Paul Walker unfortunately died. Not on set, he was something else. But he died while they were filming Furious 7. So that halted production, obviously. And everyone needed time to mourn. Understandably. And I'm not angry about that at all. But they filmed about, I don't know how much they filmed, but they filmed a good chunk of the movie before Paul Walker died. So after mourning, director, the writers, everyone involved, like Vin Diesel and everyone who had input, had to come together and rework the story and figure out how to finish the film and how to write out Paul Walker's character of Brian O'Connor. And what they do and how they did it, phenomenal. Respectful. One of the greatest one of the greatest tributes in a movie to a character in a very long time. And they did his character justice. They did Paul Walker justice. How they filmed his scenes that needed to be filmed was that they used CGI, and Paul Walker had two brothers, and they brought in the two brothers to help film his final scenes. And is the CGI always great? Because they had to CGI his face onto onto his brother's faces. And I'm not always a fan of that because it doesn't always look great. A movie that came out around the same time as this was Rogue One. And they did that for two characters, but one was only on screen for like 2 seconds. The other was like a main character in the movie. And I'm not going into that, but it didn't work because you could tell. This time around, the special effects team, the crew, whoever did this, it doesn't always work, but they did a phenomenal job and they made it work. And the one or two times that it's very noticeable, you're okay with it. And most of the time, you can tell once or twice, but it's very short, so it's not that bad. And then other times, I know from behind the scenes stuff, there's certain scenes that are definitely not him, and you can't tell. And it's very well done for the time frame, and they really the crew who did it really came into work, and they really put in the time and effort, and everyone involved deserves a round of applause because they wrote out his character in a very respectful way, and it fits into the story, into the theme, and it's very well done, and I can't praise it enough. The movie itself, awesome. I think, for me personally, not just because of the tribute and what they do with Paul Walker's character. If that didn't happen, the movie itself, really, really good. And with how the movie ends, they should have stopped there. And I really do feel like it's been struggling ever since. I really like 9. 8 and 10 I have mixed feelings of. I like 10 more than 8. Franchise wise, obviously I haven't seen 11 that hasn't been released yet. I don't know if or when that's ever going to come out. But franchise wise, I like 8 the least. It's still a fun ride. It's still an entertaining movie. I don't think it's the worst movie ever made or anything like that. But for the franchise, minus the spin-off of Hobbs and Shaw, that's a whole different thing. But the one with the main cast with Dom and all them, 1 through 10, I think 8 is my least favorite. I do. I think 8 is my least favorite. 7 is my favorite. I'm not ranking anything. I'm just saying, but I like 8 the least. And I like 7 the best. And I really do think they should have ended it with 7 because 7 ends perfectly. And I think production companies and all the executives just wanted money. And that was their downfall. Just my opinion. But for Furious 7, fantastic, fun, action spy movie that has a really good story after they had to rework it. And a really good tribute exit for Paul Walker's character of Brian O'Connor. And it is 100% worth your time watching. If you watched any of them, you should watch 7. If you watched, even if you just watched the first one and then the 7th one, you're going to be a little confused, but you will still enjoy the heck out of it, and I think it is well worth your time. That's all I got for you. I think 7 was the best, and I think everyone should watch it. If you're a fan of the franchise, even if you only like one movie, you should watch 7. That's just me. But yeah, it's on physical media, Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, all that good jazz. It's not streaming anywhere for free, which I think is disappointing and sad. But it is available to rent by streaming wise on Amazon/Prime, Fandango/Vudu, and Apple TV. I highly, highly recommend watching this one. And yeah, so in the comments, what do you think of this one? I'm really curious. Do you think this was the best one? Do you think they should have stopped after this one like I do? Do you think it fell in quality after Paul Walker died? Like, I'm curious. Do you really enjoy how they wrote out his character? I think it's beautifully well done. And I give praise to everyone who worked and wrote, and I think they did Paul Walker and his character justice. And yeah, that's all I got for you. Thank you for watching. If you like this, please like, subscribe, and comment below. And I will see you on my next review. I don't know what that will be, but yeah. Family and peace, guys. And R.I.P. Paul Walker. Thank you for 6 fun, awesome, action, family-driven movies that will be enjoyed for many generations and years to come. And thank you for all the other movies you were in and helped create. Thanks for the enjoyment, guys. And thank you, Paul Walker, for the enjoyment you brought me. I had fun with these movies, and I still do. Thank you, guys, and have a wonderful day. Peace, guys.